Good morning. How are y'all? How are y'all doing? Beautiful day so far. You know, it rained like crazy last night or yesterday afternoon. Well, last night, yesterday afternoon, whatever. We poured down. But yeah, I've had a crazy weekend. Or well, I should say, I think it's more psychological than anything. Well, not physical, but just some weird things happen, synchronicities and stuff like that. Like, well, it's one thing, like Friday night, or well, Saturday morning, it was like 1:30 in the morning, and my dog just, certain barks she has, you know, and I was like, I go look outside, and across the street, there's a place, you know what I mean, and cop has a, looks like it has a car pulled over there, and but they're not doing nothing. They're like talking or whatever. It ain't like he was like searching their car or anything like that. It was kind of weird, and I stood out there for a while, and I mean, I'm standing out there, and then it just happens like three or four more cars like come and pull up on the side of the road, and like this one car comes and goes down the street, turns down the road beside here, goes up it, and it's a loud car, so you could hear it the whole time. You know what I mean? And it turns around, comes back, goes down, and then turns and goes down the other way like this, and then comes back, and then pulls over there towards them. And there's just like a group of these people, and then another cop comes up, and stuff like that, and like they're like out there talking and stuff. I couldn't hear what they were saying, but I could hear them giggling and stuff. And me being me, I just felt like they were, because I was like, I kept looking, and they probably were talking about me because I were like, probably wasn't he standing there watching us for? But, I was like, what in the world are they doing? You know what I mean? But, but yeah, I thought that was very weird, and because at the same time, it was like 1:30 in the morning, and like they're standing over there, and I just start hearing shots off in the distance, like gunshots, and I'm like, man, it's 1:30 in the morning, ain't nobody doing target practice, and I was like, something's happening. You know what I mean? I was like, this is strange. Um, but then I had to use the bathroom, so I go inside and go use the bathroom. I come back and then they're all gone. You know what I mean? That was just one thing. And then went to the park uh, Saturday, and you know, just at the park, the river is by the park, and we go down to the river, or we actually get out and we start walking. We go to the river or start walking towards the river, and we have to go through, this trail and stuff like that to get to the river. I mean, and just suddenly it's like one gunshot. I mean, loud. It was. I was like, I was like, shh. I was wanting to hear if somebody was gonna scream or something like that. You know what I mean? Like something happened, and like it was nothing, and it was very strange, and uh, but I mean, it was a gunshot for sure. And then we go to the river, we go and do a thing, take pictures, and we go play tennis and stuff like that. We're taking, I mean, I'm just taking pictures of nature and stuff. And oh my bad. Um, and then we leave, and which is about just happens to be about 2:30, 3 o'clock ish in the afternoon when we leave, and we're going back home, and just pops up on my phone. They find a body. They say they find a body at the river, like literally not even a mile. It couldn't even be a mile from me, from where we were at. And I was like, this is weird. We didn't see nothing, we didn't hear nothing. You know what I mean, like that. I mean, nothing. And I was like, that is really crazy. I said, plus when I knew I like that gunshot and everything. I was like, somebody got killed or something. I was like, all right, that's how I felt. You know what I mean? And everybody says, you know, follow your intuition, and that's what my intuition was saying. Somebody got killed, but you know, it was very very strange, and it was like I said, and it was like, and by the little article it said the body was found like the exact time we were there. I'm like, man, this is. I said, I was like, this is some weird stuff, and then like, I'm always getting this like feels like I'm getting harassed and stalked online, and and I tried to pull my energy back, and like I even, um, you know, like pretty much unsubscribed from like everybody because I started noticing, because I don't talk on here on people. If I look at somebody's video tarot or otherwise, you know what I mean? I'll like it because it's the least I can do. If I'm gonna watch it, I'll at least like it, you know. Even though people don't do that to me, it's fine, you know. But that's how I believe. If I'm gonna take the time to watch it, even if I don't watch it all, I'm gonna like it. Or even if I don't like it, I'm gonna like it because I watched it, and you know what I mean. That's the nature of the game, and and if usually I'll just say a thank you, or TY. You know what I mean? I don't ever say anything to anybody ever, or anything like that. But I will put a thank you, and you know, I just started noticing people like deleting my thank yous and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh, I'm not so I quit. He tapped that. So I quit doing that, and I unsubscribed from people because I just thought it was strange, or and like just getting weird energies from some people. So I was like, let me take all these people off so they don't pop up on my thing and all that, and then I could just watch what I want to, or if I turn on it and I get a good energy from it, I'll watch it. If I don't, I'll just go ahead and turn it off, and that's just what I've been doing. And then and another thing, Tabby, hey, and another thing is I've been kind of under the weather, and the weird thing is, when it started, I quit smoking weed, and I quit smoking weed, and then I get sick, kind of like, you know what I mean? I was like, that's strange as crap, and I was like, I don't know what to think of it, but like online, just things this weekend, just like a lot of synchronicities, numbers, and like, just I don't know, and I don't, maybe it's just me being in my head, you know what I mean? But there's like, I just feel like even a picture, like I say, even a number, like I can feel like it's directed towards me, directed at me or something, and I don't know, it's just weird how I feel about it and all, and so I just feel like a lot of people messing with me, or like like the way I look at it is, uh, you know, I don't even want to be in a relationship anymore, or even whatever. I'm just gonna be me by myself and happy with it, because um, somebody was saying somebody had like put somebody on a dating app and stuff like that, and I was like, what? I had a lot of people come and they were like, "What are you here for?" And I'm just like, I'm looking for a serious relationship, but I didn't. Now I think about it, like these are like people coming from like a dating app and stuff. I'm guessing, you know what I mean? I don't know, but if somebody, I don't ever reach out to anybody and like try to, talk to them. But if they come talk to me, I'll say hi, da da da, and they're like, well, what are you looking for? I'm like, well, I'm looking for anything. I'm looking for a serious relationship. I ain't looking, you know what I mean? I don't have sex. I don't conversate with anybody really. You know what I mean? Period. I don't, especially physically. I've literally not seen or touched anybody in a year for sure. You know what I mean? I was like after when I got divorced, I was like celibate and by myself for 10 years, and then I just happened to do something stupid and I had two relationships within in 2 years. That was it, and you know them two relationships are the only ones I've had, and since that last one, I I've been celibate for a year now, and by myself. But I talk to people or whatever and all that. But I come to feel I feel like it's the same person. It don't matter what picture, what it is, who supposedly it is. It just seems like the same person, or at least most of it. There might be a couple of different ones or something, but feels like the same person, or just the way they talk, or message me and stuff like that, and the way it's hard to explain, but even just like somebody messaging me, it's like I feel their intent. You know what I mean? I'm feeling, you could say okay, but you could be like, okay. Or you could be like, okay. Or, you know what I mean? It's just like I can feel the different, however you intended it to be said or messaged type. It's like I feel that. I don't know how to explain that or whatever, but it's just the way I feel. And um, yeah, so I just kind of pulled back from anything like that. I'm just trying to work on myself. You know what I mean? And trying to like to make some kind of money for me and my family. You know what I mean? And I feel like I'm getting blocked a lot on that stuff too. Like all kinds of stuff. It's just weird things that's been kind of happening. And and like I said, like online, like some things. It's like trying to make like in my head. I don't know. I feel like trying to make me go crazy. You know what I mean? And I'm like even talking about this is kind of hard, really. Even though, but I really want to get off my chest. I can't really tell nobody. I'm not even telling y'all. I'm telling myself. I just because I'm looking at myself in the thing. But I just want to talk about it and get it off my chest because I really don't have nobody to talk to. You know, and anybody that like family or anything that's around me, you know, they think I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? If I what I say or what, oh, you're just crazy. You're in your head. Da, da, da. I'm like, well, maybe I am. I don't know, but it's I don't feel that way. I don't feel crazy. I don't feel whatever. I don't do nothing. I don't harm nobody. I don't. I don't talk to nobody. I don't do anything. You know what I mean? I, and as soon as I think which I think I'm really good with without weed. I ain't had no problems like craving it or anything like that. But I want to give it a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna try to quit this too. But I know this is gonna be a lot harder because I mean it's been a habit. You know what I mean? I used to smoke for cigarettes for a long time. 20 something years, and then I quit, and I've been vaping, and so it's gonna. I think it's gonna be a little bit more difficult, but it'll be all right. I think I can do it. You know what? I know I can do it. It's just, I mean, it ain't gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be the cakewalk, but I know I can do it. I got faith in me that I can do it because I put my faith in Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, and and I put my faith in Him, and I think He puts His faith in me, and with that, you know what I mean, with God's love, mercy, and grace, I think I can do about anything, and so I think I can do that, but yeah, I do need, um, just weird stuff, just, and then like the birds and like animals and stuff, you know what I mean, like, it's like they talk to me and, without talking, I don't know, it's hard to explain, you know what I mean, it's like, I just kind of like, it's like a feeling talking to me without talking to me, and, yeah, luckily I've been seeing a lot of cardinals here lately, um, and some blue jays, matter of fact, you know, I was trying to get a picture of this blue jay at the park, and it was pretty. But man, as soon as I got the phone out, you know what I mean. I was he would move. I mean, it was crazy. Like he knew I was trying to take a picture of him, and I don't know. It, you know, life's funny sometimes. All right, life is fun. Come on, man. Oh. But I love y'all.